Okay, that was weird. I've never, ever seen that before. Okay. So, I was saying, before you watch this video, go watch the video called One Eye Open. Because you'll be confused as heck with this video. You're still probably going to be confused as heck. But it's going to make more sense when you go watch that video and then come back to this video. And as I was saying to do that in this video right now, the recorder was on, but it was paused. It said paused. What is that? I've never seen that before. Like, that was weird. And it was saying pause, and as it said pause, like, it was still red and white like it is when it records, but the numbers weren't moving, and I was like, what's going on? So I just stopped it and then started it, and now it's working. I'm telling you, the iPhone is just so weird sometimes, the technology. But it also makes sense because being spirit, technology doesn't work as well because there's nothing like holding it, you know? And yeah. Okay. Anyways, go watch One Eye Open, and that will make sense when you go watch that video. But go watch that video and then come back to this video, or don't watch either, or just watch this video, or I don't care what you do. I just hope I'm entertaining you. And that's it. Putting a smile on your face. That's what matters. Puts a smile on your face. You know what would be really cool to do one day? When I am a billionaire, I want to, like, make, like, videos, like, going live, like, on TikTok or Instagram or something like that, and have people send me their Venmo or Cash App, either one, doesn't matter. And then I pick, like, once a week, I pick 10 random people, like, so, I go live for, like, maybe, like, a half an hour, right? And then all the names that do pop up, where they have their Venmo or, Cash App in them, I'll write them down, and then I put them in, like, a generator thing, and I'll spin, and only 10 will be chosen each week, and I will send them money. They don't have to tell me if they really need it. They don't have to, like, because we all need it. There doesn't have to be a reason why I'm sending it to them. It's just random, and yeah, that would be amazing to do someday. But because I've seen people do that on TikTok, but they're not legit. Like, they'll hold all the money up, and it, like, I don't know. It just, and they'll be like, get this to this many likes, follow this Instagram, follow me on here, follow me on Instagram. It's like, all you're doing is promoting. And there'll be tons of people commenting and be like, can you help me? Can you help me? And they're, like, explaining their story in the little comments. And then all of a sudden you'll see, like, some random person, and they'll be like, hey, I sent you the money, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what? Like, it's so, I don't know, I feel like it's so set up and just, like, fake, and, like, people aren't really giving the money. They're just lying to get attention and grow on social media and all of that. I want to be, like, real. Obviously, I would be real because I'm authentic like that. But, like, I would want to, or not want to, I would be, like, 100% honest. Like, and you know what would be even more fun? Is not letting the person know that they're getting the money. Just, like, randomly it pops up. Everyone will get, And maybe, I was gonna say everyone will get the same amount of money, but then you could add on to it, like, as I have more and more money, I could add on it and have, like, another generator of how much they get. And the minimum will be $50 for now, and then the minimum be $100. And so they'll have the choice of, like, anywhere from, like, $100 to $1,000 that they can end up landing on. Oh my god, that would be so fun. Be a fun video to make too. And I don't, like, I wouldn't even have to, like, I mean, people might not trust it and they'll be like, she never, you know, but, well, I could take a screenshot showing I sent, but that doesn't, I don't know. There doesn't need to be, no one needs to show proof. There doesn't need to be any proof that I sent it. I sent it and then that's the end of it, you know, like, if they are like, oh my god, you sent me, or, you know, that's different, but I don't need to show proof that I'm sending it or something, I don't know, but that would be fun. I've thought of doing something like that for a very long time, but I don't make enough money to do that. But when I do, and why I'm saying when I do is because someday, whether I'm still the character Jess or not, I will be a billionaire. We all will. You believe it? You can make it happen. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I did the same thing as I did in the last video. One eye open video. I just rambled on. So, I look so cool right now. I'm just kidding. I look high right now. But I'm not. This is 100% me. You can ask. This is 100% me. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, that I really, really need to go. Yeah, so go watch One Eye Open before you watch this, or just watch this. I don't care what you do. It's probably not gonna make any sense. It probably will. I don't know. It's gonna be all over the place. I hope it makes you laugh. I hope it makes you smile. I hope you have a beautiful day. And alright, see you in the next clip. Bye. Hey. Okay, so another part of the video. Remember I said last night that I wasn't gonna end the video with my bye piece because it's just gonna cut to the next clip, and for me that's a few hours. What are you doing, Joe? You just sniffing it? For me it's a few hours, almost a whole day. Actually, it is a whole day. I don't know. For you, it's just a little clip. Anyways, so I was talking about the hypermobility thing, the elders dandrum thing or whatever. So I did bring it up to 2 people, and I'm gonna bring it up to 2 more people today, and show them some of the stuff that like I can do, like. I seriously thought that my mom, if I do have this, would be like, because it's genetic, if I do have it, would be from her. But when I was doing some of the positions, she also is older now, and like they said, there's some positions they can't do, but like, I don't know, the simple ones with like the finger one, like, I don't know, I just thought maybe that would have been easy to, I don't know, my necklace, that would have been easy to, like, what's the word, do, like, those little things, you know, or like, and so, like, I brought up,
was like, do you remember when I would sit like this? And I got down and did the W for her. And she's like, I can't sit like that. And I'm like, yeah, see, I always sat like that. And she's like, yeah. Anyways, so I'm not 100% sure if she was like, no, I don't think you have that. But like there was one moment where she's like, I don't think you have this. But then after a little while, and she kept reading, and like the things I kept showing her I could do, she never said anything much about it. I did discuss bringing it up when I go to the Mayo Clinic, and she said that's a good idea. The other thing was there's no cure for it. There's kind of just like treatments. I was hoping that there was going to be like, hopefully just like one med you take and it like helps all the symptoms. And I thought maybe my cousin Katie had it too, because she has a lot of the weird symptoms as me, and she's been diagnosed with fibromyalgia like too, as like me. But her fiber gets really, really bad, and she's only on like one med for it, but like it literally, it takes a toll on her big time. And anyway, so I was on FaceTime with her and we were chatting, and I was talking to her about it, and she knew what I was talking about when I brought it up. She's like, oh yeah, I heard. I was like, what? I've never heard of this. Like, last night was the first time I heard about it. Anyways, so yeah, so she said, yeah, I think you might have that. Like, she was on that boat of possibly having that. But yeah, it's so crazy because like here's something that I do, and again, so I'm gonna like pause or stop the video, flip it so you can see it, and then start it again. So like, again, like I said, it's gonna jump to another clip for you. Okay, so watch this. So watch my legs. So this I've always been like able to do, and like this is comfortable for me. I can do both sides, but since I had back surgery, the balance on this side is a little wobbly, but it's comfortable. And I can do the thing where you turn your feet in or whatever, and like the ballerina thing or whatever. Like I can do those. What other weird leg things were there? Oh, here, let me flip you back. Back. So like I can do this. Maybe I put you lower so you can see. Like I back up. But like this, I've always done that. Thought that was normal. This, the whole like, you know, they call it the W. Like I always thought that was normal too. I used to sit like that all the time, and my mom would get mad at me. The other thing, something that I noticed last night when I was making this video, and I got off, and I was like, okay, the T-Rex thing, I do that too. But okay, so last night, I realized, like, okay, so I can't, I'm not 100% comfortable to lay on my side like I used to. And I lay on my side like they show, where you're down, you got one leg up, and you know, you're like that, right? That's how I've always slept. Very comfortable. Like your hip is like like your side up here is touching the bed, but your stomach is touching the, I don't know how to explain it. If you know, you know. But one thing I noticed is now what I do, because I can't lay, I can lay on my back, but you're gonna jump down, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh, come on, come down if you are. Oh, she went that way. Okay, so I something I noticed is, so I can lay on my back, but I'm not 100% comfortable yet. And what I notice, if I do try to lay in that position, my leg starts to do that sciatic pinch pain. And then I'm like, oh God, no, I don't want to go back to that. Because like, living in pain with that, like like naturally living with pain, having that on top was like the worst. Like that was above 10. That was so horrible. The only med that would help was Topamax. No other med would help with the pain. Ice pack would, you know, numb it for a little while, but it wouldn't last. I hated heat. What? She's gonna grow at me again. Oh, she's gonna go get her toy. But anyways, so back to what I was saying. So I noticed, and I'm curious, people who have this disease or illness, is it a disease or illness? I'm curious, people that have it, do you ever lay on your back? And when you do, I'm not gonna film the video now. She, go get it. She's in playing mood now. Go get it. And then she'll get. Anyways, as I was saying, so what I do is when I'm laying in bed right on my back, I have my arm like this, like stretched out, laying like this, both sides. Basically, I'm doing a cross on my top half, my legs. One leg straight and then one's bent. One leg's straight and one leg's bent. And yeah. And I do that because I like to stretch. Like if I don't do that, sometimes I'll sleep with my hands like this as well. But if I don't do this or this, I feel like I'm being like scrunched together, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it feels better having my arm out. And another thing I do this. And I do that because I always thought that was because of my arthritis. When it gets like that nerve pain pinch. But it could be the hypermobility thing. Yeah, that reminds, oh, I just remembered something. I need to find out, so my parents went to the autism testing part, and so now they're just waiting on, they're waiting on the test results from another company that I was at a while back. And then I'm gonna see them at the end of this month, and I'll find out my results. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be diagnosed with autism. And like a lot of people, besides family. Family is like the only ones, other than my cousin Katie, are the only ones that are like, you don't have it. I don't know if my mom feels that way still, and my dad, my stepdad. My real dad didn't. He's like, yeah, I kind of thought I had it too. Or, yeah, I think it runs in our gene. Like that type of thing. But I don't know. Oh, back to what I was talking about though. So I was just remembering that I should email her and find out if she got if she got those results, so that she can get going on their other. Can I help you? Did you want to go up there? Did you want to go up there? Huh? You want to come up here? Are you cute? Oh, so I got rid of my dresser that was right here, and I got rid of my table and chairs, so that's why there's that pile over there. All my other clothes are in that suitcase, in that bag, in that container. There's a few out in the living room that are dirty in a container, in a basket. There's clothes in those drawers, and there's stuff in the closet. I need to go through it all and decide what not to keep. That's another thing that I found out about. Okay, so back about the hypermobility before I move over to this other one. So the hypermobility, one of the things that I was like really hit me, and I was like, this has to be my mom's side. It has to come from my mom's side. My mom must have this. because she rips easily. Like, her shoulder ripped because, what was it? I don't remember. But she was jumping for joy for the Vikings game at work, and her, like, calf, back of her knee area, like, ripped just from jumping up. So the blue. She has leg issues, not restless leg syndrome. But yeah, and she can do this too. So like, which I thought that was normal. Anyways, so she is the one that I thought if I do get diagnosed with it, that's coming from her side. But like when we were doing some of the movements today, there was a lot that she could do, but there also was a lot that she couldn't do. And she said that she doesn't remember being able to ever do some of the stuff, but she's lost a lot of memory from her childhood and stuff from the seizures. So anyways, the big thing that I was like, oh, it comes from my mom's side, is so if you don't treat this, it's very hard to get diagnosed with it. There's like no like specific like there's no like actual like test that gets done to see if you have it. Like there's no, you know what, there might be at the Mayo Clinic. When my mom was looking it up, it said that there was no like actual test to test it, but the Mayo Clinic, you know, they have like everything, so like it's possible that they do have a test. I don't know, but ow, I've been getting like these like sharp pains in my side and my lower stomach, and like sometimes like almost like stone feeling, but not in the areas you would have. It like stops me in my track, and like sorry, like yeah, it just lasts for like a few seconds. Sometimes I get really hot flash from it. But aneurysms. People have died in my mom's side from aneurysms. So they are big on my mom's side. But I also found out that there's people on my dad's side that passed from aneurysms too. And so maybe it comes from my dad's side. If my dad's side does have the autism, they've never been tested, but my dad's like, yeah, I've thought that maybe it's been in the family, in our genes, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I do have a cousin that has it, so I mean, it does run on that side, and that hypermobility thing is also from it, or autism is like one of the what's the word one of the not symptoms, one of the, I can't think of the word. Someone hasn't come back for a while. But yeah, so like I am very, very curious. All I'm waiting for is I need to fix that. That is going to bug me. I need to fix that. You're coming with me. We're gonna go fix that. Move that dog toy so I don't fall on it. Shut this off. It's hot. to fix it. Okay, hold on. You're just gonna be... I guess you can kind of see me do it. Get it? Boom. And now, she's fixed. I was gonna go to bed. It was like, why did I saw that? Oh yeah, because I was gonna shut the light off. I was gonna go to bed, and then I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't talking about a movie video, and then my brain is like all over right now. Okay, so I talked about the mobility thing. What? There was something else that I was gonna talk about. And I was like, oh, let me get back to that. Let me finish with the hypermobility thing. What was it? I don't remember. Maybe I'll play the video back and I'll find out myself. But, so yeah, I got rid of... Oh, I remember now. Okay, so one of the things with people who have autism, I didn't know this. Here's another sign that, like, I possibly have it. Pause. Because Jayla poo-pooed. Pew, Jayla. Pew. Pew, pew, Jayla. It was on her puppy pad, but still. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. I'll put it in my toilet. Wash the toilet. And wash my hands. Okay, so still don't want to cut this video. I mean, I could. Like, it really doesn't matter, I guess, because, I don't know. I just feel weird, like, if I cut videos. I just feel weird that, like, I'm not being, like, my authentic, real self, because I'm, like, cutting things out so you guys don't see certain things, and, like, that's a lie. To me. Like, to me, that feels like lying. Okay, so anyways, back out here. Okay, so, one of the things is they can't let things go. They hold on to them forever. I literally have it out here in the... She fell. So since I got rid of the tables and chairs, it's now, like, crowded there. So it bugs the heck out of me. But, so I have... And I still have, so my grandma Janelle had these dolls for us as kids. I don't remember if my younger cousins got one. I just know my older cousin, me and Amanda got one. Anyways, so we got these dolls that look like us and they're like glass. I still have that doll. She's up in the closet. She freaks me out. I still have her. I don't know why I don't just get rid of her. Like, one, I don't use her. One, she stays stuffed up in a box. Like, how would you feel if she, like, just, like, imagine if you were stuck in a doll, you know? Like, and then you were, makes me feel bad. But, and she's glass. Never really played with her, to be honest with you. But that was when I was probably, like, I think I was in junior high. So 7th grade? It wasn't 6th grade, because that's when Amanda passed. And I don't remember being 8th grade. I don't remember it being high school. I think it was 7th grade when she gave me the doll. Anyways, and then in 2005, yep, 2005, I was in a really bad car accident with my mom and my stepdad, and my brother got me and my mom this. And it's supposed to represent Snowball, who we had at the time. And yeah, sounds good. But so, see, I still have this. Look how dirty she is. She is filthy. She is filthy. You know what? I never looked up what her real name was. Sorry. What's your real name? Oh, I have. Dundee. But no, you're Snowball. Okay. Then, 10th grade or 11th grade, remember Webkins came out? My aunt got me both of these. One was to represent Snowball and one was to represent Daisy. Daisy's the tinier one, honestly. And as you can see, Webkins. Webkins. Okay? Now that's older, right? Like, you know, that's like 10, 15 years, right? No big deal. Meet Cupcake. See how old Cupcake is? Cupcake is old. But I just can't get rid of Cupcake. Like, put her in the coffin with me and bury me with her. Like, cremate me with her. Like, yeah, this is Cupcake. And if you go, I got her when I was, oh gosh, five, 4. Does it even have the year on here? Well, I don't think that would matter. Because it could be older than what it says. Yeah, it says 1248. Oh, it's a Beanie Baby, by the way. But yeah, so this is Cupcake. Now, there's a picture, and me and my brother are both holding our dollies. And if you read my book, you'll know what happened to his dolly. A bye-bye doll. A bye-bye. People that read my book know what I'm talking about. Bye-bye doll. Anyway, so he had this doll, and I had this doll, and there's a picture, and he's probably like 8 in the picture. I'm probably, so I would have been like 4 or 5, maybe younger. Anyways, neat. I know it's weird that I call her this, because again, if you read my book, you know that name is a ghost name. An interaction with a ghost. That was her name. That's what we called her. We don't know what her real name was, but we called her. Anyways, meet Sally. Isn't she cute? She has blue eyes. But yeah, so these sit over there behind my picture thing. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know where it's facing, but see the picture frame thing? The one like with Miley and Kaylee and stuff? And Liv or whatever? Yeah, they sit up there behind. Yeah, so they're literally out in my living room. And I can't get rid of them. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. I wonder if she has a date. Well, I mean, she probably has a date, but I mean, I wonder if it would give you an idea of how old. This is 2041. Oh, how does... Wait, what? This is a time traveling doll? Like, explain to me, please? That makes no... That number has to mean something else on the tag. It is... Zaf? Creation? Z-A-P-F? Creation? I don't know. Let's see what else to take. Her ID is on here. It's from Germany. Okay, that's weird, because my ancestors are from Germany. Usually things are made in China. That's crazy. What's the back of this say? Not to be removed until delivery to the consumer. Made by Fabu. I don't even know how to say that name. Well, it doesn't say. Yeah, the only spot that says a year is the 2041. I don't think that's the year. That wouldn't make no sense. But anyways, this is her original outfit too. There's only one thing on this doll where I kind of destroyed her. The back of her head. I colored it. And then the white is like kind of on there permanently, I think. Or is it the white stuff that's in my apartment? Yeah, no, it's on there permanently. It must have got scratched off or something, but yeah, so Sally, Cupcake, Snowball, Daisy. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It's so cute. I'm gonna put them back now. Look at how cute this little munchkin is over there. You see her? Yeah, she's just chilling. Alright, let me put them back over here now. But yeah, so they just sit right over here. And you know, like, I'm 33. And I still have them. And I keep them out because they're special. Like, I don't know, isn't that normal for people to keep special things like that? Like, I don't know. I always thought that was called a hoarder. Right? That's what it's called, a hoarder. But guess not. Anyway, so that's another weird. Are you coming to bed? Are you staying out here? It's another weird, like, thing that, yeah, if I am diagnosed with autism, another, I don't know what you call it. Then also, so I've been having, that's another thing, skin issues, gut issues. That's with hypermobility, the elders whatever syndrome thing. Like, those are two issues as well, like mental issues and organ issues, and I'm sorry, but it blows my mind because I don't know. it just does. Anyways, so, because I feel like that's gonna be my answer. Like, not my answer, but I feel like that's gonna be like what I've had in my entire life. Like, there's 3 phases. And the pain phase started my junior year of high school. The 3rd phase, I don't remember. I was watching the video and I don't remember. But the 1st phase was the hyper mobility stuff. But, like, kids are just flexible. So, you know, they don't notice anything like that. But, anyways, when I walk, let me show you another thing I do. You can see it from my... Okay, jump to next clip. Okay, so you see how my legs are? I guess I hyperextend my legs. Again, I thought that was always normal. But you see my... Yeah, you see? Like, I step to the sides. I'm back. Yeah, so I step to the sides. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, what I was going to say is I got rid of my table and chair today. And I got rid of one of my dressers today. And like, it's just some it just feels so much more like comfortable, I guess you could say. Like, I don't feel so like, I'm not claustrophobic, but I just don't, but it just felt very like crowded, I guess the word is what I'm looking for. Anyways, and before Robin left, I got approved with this thing that she helped me fill out an application for, and I ended up getting a humidifier and an air purifier, and the best one, let's take you into the bathroom and jump to the clip. Oh, wrong side. I got a water softener. I just took a shower, as you can tell, 'cause my hair's wet. And like, I don't feel like, I'm still a little itchy, but I'm not like I usually am after I get all the water out of the shower. And like, I don't know, it felt good. Like, the water, like, I didn't feel like it was giving me hives. I don't have hives either now that I'm out. I wasn't like, my skin didn't feel dry and itchy. Like, yeah, definitely the water was making like a huge issue. Like, that just confirmed it for me. 100% confirmed it for me. But yeah, so I got a nice new air purifier. Not nice new. I mean, it's new, but it's not new. You know what I mean? I got an air purifier and a humidifier. And so now I have an air purifier in my bedroom, a humidifier in my bedroom, and then I have an air purifier and humidifier, bigger ones, in my living room. And I'm hoping that helps. So far, the air purifier is now saying the air is clean. So that's a good sign. I have it on high fan right now. I'm going to have it on high overnight as I sleep, so then like it can like, really filter. But earlier when I turned it on, it was at orange for a little while, and now it's on green. And according to the image thing, green is good. So, exactly. But as you can see, I have all this space now. Like, I have a little spot for Jayla can like keep her stuff over there. I don't have to like, I don't know. Anyways, what else? I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go to bed now. I will connect all these videos, but I think that's it. I don't have really much more to say. Robin starts her job today, a new one. Sad. Happy for her, but sad. Yeah. And my mom, it's not gonna be like a permanent job. It's just to make a little income while she's looking for a job. But she starts one today as well. And then, what else? Can you guys see this? You see that? That's how, like, much better my skin has gotten. It was, like, yeah. Well, my knee just, like, she just buckled on me. I think that's it. I don't know what else to talk about or update on or say or whatever. Ooh. So, let's go to spirituality chat. I had, you know how I joke and I'm like, oh, I'm walking, oh, I'm moving on, you know how I joke about that? I had fans blowing in my face, hair in my face, which annoys the heck out of me, but I don't want to shut it off because it's hot in here. Anyways, I have the window open a little bit, but it rained earlier, and yeah. Anyways, I have no heat on in this room. That's like, because I don't, yeah, it's 66. Yep, that's outside. It's 53 in here right now. Yeah, 53 in here right now. Wonder what it is in the living room. $66 in the living room. Well, I have the fireplace on. You know, that makes a difference. Okay. I'm getting off track here. That's what happens. Woohoo. Okay, so I had a download the other night. I'm gonna put you over here. Can you hear me still? Yeah, you can hear me. That light might be annoying for you though. Is that better? Okay, so I had a download. And, oh, by the way, I cut my hair. I think I talked about that already. Maybe earlier clips. Anyways, so I had a download. And you know this. Okay, so this side is our feminine side, right? This side's our masculine side, right? If you're right-handed, you're using the left side of the brain, right? If you're left-handed, you're using the right side of the brain, right? So if you're doing this, you're shutting off your left side, the feminine side. You're shutting it off. And you're using just the right side of your brain. So creativity, music, art, blah, blah, blah. What are all the celebrities? Basically, and whether, I don't know if it's like something permanently that happens to them and like their identity becomes that they are honestly think that they are just one side or not. But obviously, like, it's just cutting the side off. Like, alright, we're going to focus on creative. Oh, now we're going to focus on logic and writing and all of that. Like, because it's crisscross, you know? And so, yeah, so that was the download. But the part that I am, like, not 100% sure about what the download is, or the part that I'm struggling a little bit and confused about. Okay, so if you go by Jesus, right? You go by the Bible, blah, 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 right? No matter what, it's still the same thing. Parting the Red Sea is your brain, your left and right hemisphere. So parting the sea is separating the hemispheres. So separating masculine and feminine energies. It's separating, splitting your body in half. And so, and Jesus represents love, but he's also in the light. So are we supposed to keep separate, and were people never ever supposed to be together, man and woman wise? Because when you do that, then that becomes, you know, like one. But not only does you become as one, then your mind, body, soul, and supposedly that's, you know, the D word or the S word, or I guess there's two D words and S word, represents that. But here's the other weird thing. 333. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or mind, body, soul, right? They are also represent balance. So are you supposed to put them together? But if you're putting them together, then you're not doing what Jesus said. Doesn't make sense. It's a little confusing to me. And then the other part that, like, I'm curious about too. I just choked on my own spit. The other part I'm curious about too is frequency numbers, right? If you notice, 333 is balance, right? 444 is protection from the angels, right? 222 is the angels saying, yes, keep going that way, right? 111 is starting over, right? Blah, 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 right? But then when you get to 6, it's not what we think it means or what we've been told it means. It just means be careful and don't repeat the patterns, the habits, whatever it is. Anyways, 7 spiritual awakening, 8's abundance, and 9's completion, right? Right. But lower numbers tend to be connected more to source, because 333 balance. Higher numbers and the crown, divine, connected to source up there. But if you're higher, you're vibrating more. And if you're vibrating more, you're becoming in pieces. And if you're in pieces, you basically lose all your stuff and you become a spirit, because you have no senses at all, like no body, nothing. And like, that's how heaven can be, because then everything, you choose what you want in your universe, your circle, your whatever, because you're vibrating so high. But then it also shuts off your emotions when you're vibrating so high, because there's nothing like holding you, because you're this free little spirit light, right? And that's the higher numbers. But if 333 is a lower number and you're supposed to connect there, does that mean it's opposite? Or like, I've had this conversation. I had this conversation with my cousin as well, because like, it's where I'm at on my spiritual level, phase, or whatever. But I'm also at like, is this just another simulation? Is this another trick? Is this another rabbit hole? I don't know. And then the other thing, like, that I'm starting to, like, people might not like this truth, but, like, the stuff that's happening with the children. If we chose to come here, according to spirituality, you chose with God, God has a plan, you chose it, blah, 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 all that before, right? You came here, right? So did those children choose that? Or, the other thing is, like Dolores Canyon says, this is just all a show. Right now, I am being the lead actress to the show. I'm on the stage right now and people are watching me and listening to me. That's why there's lights. Shine the light on Jess, the star. So people that are doing not so good things, are they just playing a character? Like, is that just become their identity? But they don't know that's not who they really are. Or they don't know that they're playing a character. Like, that's what they have to do in this time in life. Like, that's their their story, how do I explain it? Because Dolores Canyon says that we're all just actor and actresses, and when we die, It's literally, you see the people coming out on the stage and doing their scene, and like, that makes sense when you hear people are watching you. They're watching you because they're watching your story. They're watching you act, seeing what you do, all of that. And if you're entertaining enough or real enough, authentic, basically, you're going to be watched. But the other thing is, if you break a lot of rules, you're also going to be watched. Because they're going to see, oh, what's she going to do? Is she going to break that chain? Is she going to break that rule? Is she going to whatever, you know? And then the other thing is, why do we fear? Why do we get scared? Why, when, if we have such a strong faith that we're protected and safe, and we can't die, we're immortal, we're energy, we're just, like, we're just gonna go somewhere else, like, you know? So, why are we scared? Because, like, we're scared to say goodbye at this level? Is that why a lot of people end up ditching their family? Because then they can become a new character, they can create a new identity, and they're able to, like, ascend and move to different, like, levels and stuff. Because when you're stuck with your family still, then you're stuck with the same level, because they're still going to see you as who you used to are, or the things you used to do or say or whatever. And if you're trying to change, it's going to trigger you. Or if you're the S word, idolation, it's because your soul is trying to tell you that character's done. That character's over. We need to get rid of this character. This character just, we're done with this character. This character wants to go now. This character played her scene. She played her part. She's done now. Next stage, next scene. And yeah, I don't know if I'm like struggling to talk, I guess you could say. So if any of this makes sense, please, I beg you, comment and promo. Go buy my book on Amazon. God is preparing me. Ooh. It is on Kindle too, if you want to get it there. But go read it. Learn a little bit more about me. Ah. Okay, that was a little ego there. Sorry. Oh, it's dark out here. We go back in here. Into light, the star has arrived. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. As ego. That's not me. That's the identity Jess. I'm not Jess. Jess is a character that I chose to come play because I wanted to experience a human experience, and I chose to pick her experience and her life, and that's why. That's why I have so much deja vu all the time. Because I have already been here. Oh, and another thing. I was born in 1990. People who are spiritual. What's special about 1990? I'm done. That was ego. I'm sorry. That was so ego. That was so egotistic. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was horrible. That was a little rude. But I'm done. I'm a 9. Born 1990. I did everything you guys did. I had the kids. I did the caregiver. I did the building. I was a wealthy MF in my last life. And this life, I completed everything already, so I don't have to worry about this life. I'm trying to be wealthy again in a different way and include my family with me. because I didn't include my family last time. But I will be making a video about it. Not about... I'll be making a video talking about the being born in 1990. There's other birth dates or whatever. I talked to my cousin today too, and it was just interesting. It's a thing I found, and I was reading it. I was doing research, like your birth year and all that. And I was reading it, and I was like, if it says 1990, as I'm scrolling through, I'm like, this is 1990. And then the second to the last section where it talks about the birth years, it said 1990. The other crazy part was, it had 1986, which is the year my cousin Amanda was born. Yeah, weird, right? Just saying. I really should get to bed. Oh, heartburn just came up. Don't worry, it wasn't food. it was what is that word? It was like water burn. I don't know how to explain it. I did guzzle up like almost half a bottle of water, and when I do that, my stomach gets very like bloated. Like right now, if you look, she's like, I look pregnant right now. And that's one of the symptoms of why I'm going to the male clinic. But yeah, like I throw up and get sick and all that. I'm just gonna close this like I usually do. It's so weird without a dresser there now though. I'm gonna plug my phone in and I'm gonna end the video here, and I will post it tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, but it's gonna be multiple little clips, and of course it's gonna be long because that's what happens. No caption. Sorry. You want caption? I mean, it's available, but it might not be the right words. Can't have that. That's just who I am. Okay. Love you all. Bye.